So Chintan is there.
Yeah, it was a very, very nice and deep lecture, and I think I will need some time to reflect on it. So it is very early for me to ask any questions. But something I just wanted to clarify about the Asti Pratyaya you explained. Cognition of existence.
Yeah.
Right?
There can be Nasti Pratyaya also, that if the book is not there, I know the book is not there. Na asti. Pustakam na asti.
So, for example, if there is a book, and as you said that this is the experience of existence, right?
Yes, we know it exists. Yeah.
Existence. And when there is not a book, so does just existence remain?
Depends on what you are calling existence. Depends on existence. By its very definition is always there. You can never negate existence.
Yeah, correct.
So by its very definition, existence is there. So book may not exist, but existence itself, the Sat Chit Ananda, Sat is existence. So existence by its very definition can never become non-existence, means it can never cease to be.
Yeah, correct. So when there is no object, only existence.
Yes, you can say that, yes. You can say that, yeah.
And are these Rishi Munis explain this existence as I? Is it the definition of
No, not this I, because this I will not stay. That which experiences this I, that is existence.
Okay.
This I will disappear when we have, this I is the root of all problem actually.
Okay, so that is the real self.
Yes, that which experiences this I is the real self.
Okay, correct. Thank you, Maharaj.
Thank you. So today Ketan is there from New Jersey. We welcome him.
Ram Swamiji, sorry I was a little late. I joined in between, so I will hear the recording.
Yeah.
But one question, Swamiji, just a word about the Asti you say, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm not sure, I'm just guessing when cremation happens, right? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear.
So when a person dies, the cremation happens, what remains is Asti. So is there something that was derived from that Asti, that it still exists?
No, that is Asthi.
Oh, Asti, okay.
That is Asthi. Asthi means bones.
Okay.
Yeah, that is Dadichi ki Asthiyan. So the bones of Dadichi were used to kill that demon. So Asthi, that is Astha.
I see, okay.
Yeah, Asthi means bones, and Asti is what we are discussing here.
Okay, I got confused with the word. I thought the etymology, it might have been derived from that, but it's not, right? So,
I don't know whether Asti is derived from, it is similar derivation as Asti, maybe it is, but the meanings are completely different.
correct, names are complete.
Yeah.
Okay, Pranam, so I think I will have to refer the PDF that you sent last time. And
For the Sanskrit, yes, yeah. Have you started it? Have you heard a little?
Today only I looked, to be honest.
Okay, you can slowly start, yeah. But next week we'll have Sanskrit again on Sunday. Next Sunday, not tomorrow.
Next Sunday.
Yeah, before that, if you see, that will be better. Otherwise, once you fall behind, then it will be very difficult. So if you want to learn, then we have to keep updated. And it's not much. We'll have maybe once in a month or once in 3 weeks maximum. And when I'm with you in New Jersey, of course, there'll be no Sanskrit here, don't worry. So, Hina ji is keeping okay?
Yes, I'm keeping okay.
Thank you. So, Rohan is there?
Pranam Somi, really good lecture, really deep again. Had a question about existence. So when I see my cat, I know she's a temporary form.
Correct.
But I know I have a duty to take care of her,
Yes, no problem.
her health and everything. So it's just really hard to accept. Like, it's easy to accept in knowledge, but when I see my cat, I can't see unreal. I can't see.
You cannot see unreal, and nobody is asking you to see as unreal. Because when you feel hungry, can you treat hunger as unreal?
No.
No. So when you get hurt, you cannot treat it as unreal, you have to go to the doctor. And that is recommended. So it is not that we have to see the world and treat the world as unreal right now. Because Vedanta never says that the world is like a flower in the sky. Flower in the sky was never seen by anybody. But the world is being experienced. So it is not unreal in the same way as a flower in the sky. Till it is experienced through this world, we will have to reach the stage in which the world is actually experienced as unreal. But for that we have to take the help of this world. The body finally is unreal, but without a healthy body, you cannot do anything in the world. If you want to realize the self, and you have to perform spiritual practices, that also we have to do with the help of the body only. So saying that the body is unreal and let the body die will not work. Because till we are experiencing the body, it is very much real for the time being. Vedanta never decries that. But Vedanta says, ultimately it is unreal. Don't make the body your be-all and end-all of your existence. Because know that one day it will not be there. The only use of the body is with the body and mind to reach a state when you can go beyond both. It is a means to an end. But people make that the end itself. That is the problem. People think that we have been born to serve the body only. We are just bodies, nothing else. That is the problem.
Okay, so we're utilizing the body.
Yes, we are utilizing the whole world. Yes, the whole world has only one aim, to help us go beyond the world.
Our mistake is we're usually utilizing it just to help.
To help to get things which are in this world.
Yeah, it's like a temporary.
Yeah, so the world for us is a means to enjoyment of the world. And that will lead nowhere because we will still be in the same circle.
Yeah. Okay.
That is the problem. Anything in the world is good if it is made use of properly. If it is made use of to attain the real. You can call it God, you can call it Brahman, you can call it anything you like. So now all this we have discussed, Sri Ramakrishna has said in one sentence. If a thorn pierces you, you have to get another thorn to take it out. After that, will you worship the other thorn? It is gone. Its work is done. So the world, the only use of the world is, it will help you go beyond the world. After that, you don't need the world at all. After that, you just realize that it was never there. That is the thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Amol?
Pranam Maharaj. Earlier you mentioned there are three aspects of the entire existence. So that's the knower, the object, and the process of knowing.
Yeah. Gyata, Gyan, Geya. In Sanskrit, you say Gyata, Gyan, Geya. Geya means that which is known. Gyata means the knower. And Jnana is the process of knowledge.
And when we talk about the Vedanta, according to Advaita Vedanta, all these three aspects are basically the same thing.
How can they be the same? They are three different processes. They are three different things which combine to give us knowledge.
Alright. I think I'll just have to just go through the video again.
You go through it again because many things were discussed. And some of the things may not be very familiar to all of us.
That's right. That's right. And then I'll go through it and ask you later.
Yeah, that is better. Sudeshna is muted.
Yes, Pranam Maharajji.
Yeah,
How are you feeling now?
yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I think I also have to hear everything. I got some parts of it. So you just mentioned about Gyata, Gyan and Geya, and then coincidentally I read couple of verses of Gita every day, and then yesterday only I read this one in Adhyay 14, I think it is there, but I don't remember. So Shri Krishna explains about what is Gyata, what is Geya. So it was very coincidental. And I was also listening to your Vedanta philosophy lecture series in the YouTube playlist. So there also you...
There is one talk dedicated to what is real according to test of truth according to Advaita Vedanta. You can hear that.
Yeah. Okay. So in that actually when in the initial, I think I'm on part 3.
Okay.
So when you are so different kind of philosophies, right? And then there is a Buddhist philosophy and all that. So Shankaracharya keeps in his commentary contradicts these things. So in that you mentioned that really struck me is that you said that whenever there is knowledge, something disappears. Like you gave an example of knowledge of computer. Like until we have the knowledge, and not knowing of how to function it keeps existing. But as soon as we get the knowledge of it, that disappears, right? So,
The only thing which can disappear with knowledge is ignorance.
yeah, so ignorance of the computer.
Yes, naturally, that
the
we do.
function of that will disappear.
Yeah.
So that really helped understanding that the disappearance of ignorance and how knowledge can help.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So I think Sulagna is of course there, and Yogi ji, and I think others are covered now. Sudeshna, Rohan, Ritu. Oh, Ritu ji is left. Ritu ji.
Yeah. So, today, as all the participants have been saying, we have to go over it again and again to get it. And I think this is just the first part of the word, real and unseen. Incidentally, with this, I could understand through Roman's question that I hadn't understood about what he meant by the thorn thing, the truth part, but you explained that. The thorn example, so now I can understand because you have explained in this. So this one was very, very practical and I could understand lots of things. I have two things, they're minor, which is as I have to also go over this to even understand this one. What is the connection between the Sataha and Satya? Satya we
Same
understand.
thing. Satya is also the same thing. Satya is genitive of the Sat. So Sat and Satya are the same thing.
So Satya is truth. So
Yes, Sat also what is true. Yeah, truth. Yeah.
true. So it's a bigger true because nowadays we just say true and all, but it's not too concrete. But this one is actually meaning like Satya is Sat.
both the words are used. Satya, Sat also.
There was an even Sanskrit question which really, like, I think we discovered. Here, for example, you said it's Sandhi. Na, Nasato, but if we do the Sandhi, it's because it's Na, Asataha.
Yeah.
So the Sandhi, like, it's ending, the Visarga comes.
Visarga becomes O.
Yeah, so it's at the end.
End.
Usually Sandhi is where joy, you feel the stage happen. Like,
No. Visarga Sandhi always comes at the end. Because Visarga always comes at the end generally. Except maybe like Dukkha, sometimes they also put that in between. But Visarga generally comes at the end. So Visarga Sandhi naturally will occur at the end. So in some Visarga Sandhis, the Visarga disappears. Somewhere it becomes O. Somewhere it becomes Sa. Like before Ta, it will become Sa optionally. Before Cha, it will become Sha. Naraha Cha, Narascha. So that will all come at the end because Visargas generally come at the end.
And just one minor thing, I mean, I understand what you said about Gaurapada and Mandukya Upanishad, that unreal cannot come from unreal because it is not there. But seeing from another way, from a worldly angle, unreal can come from unreal, meaning ignorance can arise from ignorance.
Ignorance arising when you say, then you are saying that ignorance is real.
Okay.
You are admitting ignorance is real.
Yeah.
So in daily parlance it is okay. We say that yes, ignorance strengthens ignorance. Naturally, one thing leads to another. But philosophically it has no meaning.
Thank you very much.
See, philosophically when you see, you have to analyze completely different way. And daily what we use is different. When we have to use philosophically, each thing has to be exactly defined. You cannot, there's no scope for conjecture or anything.
Contamination and all.
Yeah. Thank you. So of course, last but not the last, Yogi ji I cannot see, but Bali ji is there, and after that Sulagna ji is there. Yeah, we can hear.
Yogi has to go with Nirja for something.
Okay.
Yeah. So Maharaj very beautifully explained. The only thing I just always relate with songs. Jhuti Maya, Jhuti Kaya.
Thank you. You have explained this in one line, the whole talk. If you keep explaining like this, I will go out of business here. And of course, our Sulagna is there, ever awake. So when they say that in the Gita, it says when ignorant people sleep, the Jnanis stay awake. So she is always awake. And when we will sleep, she will be awake, and when we will be awake, she will be asleep. That is the thing.
Not that. Thank you, Maharaj. Very difficult.
Yes, it is a little difficult, but very interesting also.
I hear one, two.
Yeah, again you can hear. So those who are here, anybody has to ask anything or say anything.
So Maharaj, when you were explaining to Chintan, you used like how you define it, right? You asked you told them like how you define it, right? When you were talking to Chintan.
Yeah.
Right? The existence, non-existence, but like language is also part of our empirical world. So
Yeah,
how
of
can
course.
it capture truly? How can it really?
It cannot.
Right.
That's why they say that avang manasa gocharam. The satya is vak. Vak is speech. Mana is mana, mind. Avang manasa gocharam. Gochara means to be able to come into that field. to be able to be caught by that, to be able to be known by that. Self cannot be known by the speech or the mind. So speech means expression of language only.
Right, and so that's why when he says the seers of the truth have concluded, right?
Yes.
He's talking about them, right? Because we can't really.
We have no experience of that.
Right.
So the real and the unreal, to know the difference, you have to experience both. So if I compare this sweet is like the other sweet, suppose I say, then I have to taste both. If in India, sitting in India, I say that this is something like in Vancouver without eating that, what sense does it make? I have never tasted the one in Vancouver. Is it not?
Right.
So to know the difference, here say ubhayo means both. So because they have experienced both, asat everybody experiences since birth. But very few experience the truth. So that is why they who experience the truth, they are called tattvadarshi. Tattva means truth. They only can tell the difference. For us it is all the same. Till you are in dream, how can you explain the waking state?
Then, Maharaj, my next question is, so same logic, and when you explain the big Sanskrit shlok where, so if we take the logical positions, it can either exist, not exist, both exist and not exist, and neither exist, not exist, but even the concept, same like language, the concept, like our intellectual concept cannot materialize this because all these four positions.
No, you cannot really grasp.
Either by language or cognition.
Cognition means intellectually you can understand that the unreal can never come from the unreal.
Right.
If something is unreal, how will it give rise to anything? So this much you can understand through basic logic. But if you want to have that experience, that cannot be had without becoming a tattvadarshi, which is the aim of life.
Right, so until we experience that ourselves, we just have to take them for their word, right?
That is what the scriptures are for. The scriptures are not for the tattvadarshi, he has no use. Till you visit Vancouver, before I came, I was searching the website, what is the weather. So they said that don't be afraid of the cold, but bring a strong umbrella. But after coming here and living here, I don't need to see that. I know. So the scriptures are not for the already tattvadarshi. He has no use of the scriptures. Sri Ramakrishna said, for the knower of God, scriptures become like straw. They have no use for that. See, till you don't meet someone, you may have to read about him. He is this, he is that. After you meet him, what do you? So they have actually seen God face to face. What do they need? They don't need anything. They have gone beyond everything. All kinds of needs. Scriptures are for us, those who have no conception, to make them understand.
So then, Maharaj, then how is it possible that Jnana Yoga can lead to enlightenment? Like how, only that, right?
Why not? Jnana Yoga means what? Jnana Yoga does not say that you have to become a Jnani to follow Jnana Yoga. Only for an Ajnani it is there. So what's the problem? Jnana Yoga is a path. No one has said that Jnana Yoga is for the Jnani. Jnani does not need anything. Jnana Yoga is a path for the ignorant. Those who have not attained Jnana. It's a path of knowledge. Jnana Yoga is what? The path of knowledge. Path is only charted out for who? Who has not reached the destination. After you've reached, what path do you need? You are already there.
But then it comes back to this, my initial question, then how can the knowledge that you're trying to it has to be experienced, right?
Yes.
How can the path
It has to
of
be
knowledge-
experienced, but the way is through this ignorance only. Through this ignorance you have to reach knowledge. What other way is there?
Right,
You cannot reach knowledge through knowledge because you don't need knowledge then.
right.
So Sri Ramakrishna says this, for a thorn you need a thorn. So ignorance in this relative world, there are two things. One is the kind of Maya which will drag you down. One is the kind of Maya which will lift you up. That is, he calls it Vidya Maya or Vidya Maya. There are two kinds of food. One is unhealthy, which will lead to your deterioration in your health. One is healthy food. So in this world, relative world, there are two kinds of things. One kind will lead you to the deeper into this world. Another thing is which will lift you up from this world. So take the help of those things which will lift us up. Satya, Jnana, Hinsa, Kshama, Shanti, Arjavam, Abhayam, all these things are there. That has been described in the Gita. So take the positive side and they will help us to attain, to get rid of this ignorance. But after all, in the final reckoning, everything is under ignorance. Because then you go beyond both.
Both meaning
Knowledge and ignorance
knowledge
of this
and
world.
knowledge.
This relative knowledge is of no value then, because that is the supreme knowledge.
And then Maharaj, one more question. When they say only Sat is real, and
Just to explain,
right,
Sat means real. Otherwise, how will you explain to us? We who have no concept of Sat, how to convey? You have to convey in some words, no? So someone who has never eaten ice cream, what will you say? It is creamy. Maybe he has eaten creamy something before. He can relate. It is sweet. He has eaten something sweet before. So to give him an idea of what it is like, you have to give some through words only. So to make us understand, they use all these things. Sat, Asat, all these things. Otherwise, how can you have any concept?
so yeah, definitely, and then but doesn't reality is also dependent on? So it's like a torch, right? So
Reality is dependent upon nothing.
but isn't there like a relational dependence?
On what?
So let's say there's a torch.
If
right?
reality is dependent on something, it won't be real.
Not dependent for its existence, but like for us to experience, like a torch.
We are dependent. Why is the reality dependent? We are dependent on something.
Because what would it experience?
How can God be dependent on you?
No, not in terms of that, but like the unreal and real. Wouldn't the real be also dependent on unreal?
Huh? How can unreal depend on unreal? If you say, when you see from the standpoint of reality, there is nothing unreal, there is nothing known as unreal.
So without an object, like when they say it's self-revealing, right? Like,
So you don't need any help. The sun does not need any light to reveal the sun.
but the sun doesn't know itself. It only lights.
Are Baba, this is called upma, this is called example. These are examples to make us understand. So sun is, if you consider the sun as knowledge, then of course it is self-revealing. These are to make us understand. How can you literally put that feature in the sun? To make us understand what a self-revealing object is like, they give the example of a sun. This does not mean that they say that the sun is the Atman. Otherwise you see the sun every day, you have seen the Atman by now.
Well, I was trying to like come back to my original question, like how can we even like conceptualize? We can't, like, because the brain is.
Are Baba, you cannot conceptualize immediately. That's why the scriptures are there. If you would have been able to conceptualize, then you would not need the scriptures at all.
So then, what is the next step? Like, keep thinking about this.
Yes, that's why they say keep meditating on God, keep taking His name, keep singing His glories. That way, the mind will slowly, that concept of reality will arise.
Right, so
And those practices slowly will remove the ignorance, because you are always thinking of truth. Now we are only thinking of untruth. My mind, my body, my money, my son, my daughter, all these things. So this will lead you to world only, because you are thinking of the world. But when you start practices means what? You give up the world. Slowly. Both have to go together. Give up the unreal and hold on to the real. So you say, I will meditate on God for 1 hour and 23 hours, I will enjoy the world. That will not help. Why? Because the mind is there only. So spiritual practice is of two kinds. One is negative. Give up what is unreal. Second is hold on to what is real. Then slowly the conception of real will become clear and clear and clear. Then the concept will come. How can, if now we could have conceived what is real, that is as good as realizing the truth. Is it not? Clear conception, how can it be without realization? It cannot be. If to a person who has not eaten ice cream, you can write a thesis on ice cream. But he has to eat it. Then he won't need any book.
So then, in the process, something will happen to the mind.
Yes, it is all about the mind. All the changes are in the mind only. There is no change in the self.
So any argument or any understanding from this vantage point is going to be valid. As
No,
we change the vantage
no,
point.
no. Only slowly the layers of ignorance will be removed. Then we can have a clear idea. Not immediately. If immediately we could have had an idea, then there would have been no problem at all.
So, on lighter note, Maharaji, I'm saying when you can't convince someone, just confuse him. Is it like, no, what I'm saying is maybe Arjun didn't understand anything and he says, okay, I believe in you and that's enough, right? I don't want to really go into that.
If he were, if that was the path for him, Shri Krishna would have told him. So each man is a different path. Shri Ramakrishna has told someone, don't argue. But to some people he told, you test me also.
Oh.
Test me as a coin changer, test his coin. But to others he said, don't argue. So each person has a different path. Some will have to go through this. Some don't have that need at all. So you cannot apply one rule to everybody.
Since Thakur is not here, who will tell us what our path is?
If you need someone, that someone will come.
He is here.
The problem is,
That initiated and you will be successful.
the problem. See, the whole world is cause and effect. Economics is what? Demand and supply. If there is a demand, supply has to come. So before we complain, we should ask ourselves, what attracts us more? That is the thing. So
does it say that there is a different dimensions of looking to things?
yes, of course, there is a different dimension to each thing.
But I'm saying with our sense organs, we cannot have that extra thing. We cannot
No.
look at.
How can the sense organs go? Nothing in the relative world can go there. न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम नेमा विद्युतो भाति कुतोयम अग्नि तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वम तस्य भाषा सर्वमिदं विभाति. This was a favorite shloka of Swami Vivekananda from the Katholik.